Hi there, howdy, and welcome to a beautiful Saturday where the birds are chirping and everything's fabulous in life. Well, we only wish it can be that way for everybody, especially you. And welcome to today's motivation, and I'm hoping that I can inspire somebody today, because that's my whole goal. I love to inspire people and to raise people's spirits. So this is like my what I've found works best for me for keeping me motivated toward a goal. When I especially get in that slumpy moment, especially when it's near my period, my time of the month, and I don't want to do anything and I'm like lazy in my head and I don't get motivated and nobody motivates me, so you know what? I just sit around. But anyways, sometimes I think you have to be your own motivator and you have to like see that goal that you want and that purpose you want to go to. And these are things that I've found throughout my little journey that helps inspire me the most. And I think the biggest thing we can say, that everybody doesn't like to know about is a trusty measurement and the dreaded scale that everybody's like freaked out about when they have to go look at it, and they know that it's probably going to say something bad because they might have had that little extra cookie or piece of chocolate or cake or something. Yeah. And then you're like, please just be nice to me, and it doesn't always say nice things, but sometimes you get lucky, and it's like, okay, I didn't do too bad. But girls, on that time of month, don't even look at that, because it's going to be your worst nightmare. It's not going to be your best friend. It's going to be your enemy, and you're going to go more insane than you already feel in your head. That's what happens to me, And then guys, of course, call us being on the rag, which, you know what? You freaking men can have some damn respect for us females, because you have no idea what it feels like. Like, you're just having to listen to us bitch, but really, you're not the one feeling the insides of our body and being like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go lose my mind. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean. Most men know what I mean. Anyways, I'll stop my little ranting. But yeah, this is gonna help you, like, because I know that it's not always like the number on the scale. I know we all get that certain number we think is perfect and it means we'll be great and everything, but it's also to do with your gut.
Your butt.
Your gut. And for some women their butt, but
especially those with big bones.
You got to tone that stuff. But yeah, the tape measurement will help you, and it will help you know where you are. Of course, also your height. That helps you know your BMI. And I actually,
what BMI stands for, body mass.
Any tape measurement, by the way, will do. It doesn't have to be a specific one. But that I think I got from one of my weight loss things that I did at one point, Slimmer Body or some site that I had. But this is a Vanity Planet one. And it's magical, because it tells you, like, your BMI. Well, it doesn't tell you BMI. You have to actually measure that. But it tells you your weight. It tells you your body fat
and it tells
density.
You your future, too. And
your bone density and how much water weight you got. And so, yeah, it goes up around that time of month. Mine's up to, like, 55% body water weight. And I'm, like, 30-something% muscle and 25% fat. So, yeah, those are my figures, and then I'm 117 now. Because I'm getting close, it sucks, but that's how it is. I just remember, if it's a couple days till that time, just assume that because your body's telling you to eat all the excess stuff. Like, yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about me. Like, when I get near that time, I get so addicted to, like, I want to eat a bunch of chocolate and ice cream, which most of the time I can go through the month without, like, thinking about. But when I get close, like, I don't know. I just, I hate that about how I am, but I just kind of accept it and realize it's probably my body's wanting some ingredient in that. Which brings me to my next thing. Water. Of course, everybody knows. But one thing you also can do, if you don't really like the taste of regular plain water, water enhancers. Like, those are the best for making yourself drink water. And I've been drinking about 5 of these a day. And it's 16.9 ounces, so it's, you know, you do the math. I drink like, I think 80 something ounces of water a day. At one point I was up to like 7 of those a day, but I think it was making me way too, like, you don't want to do over amount, but you don't want to do under, so you want that specific number. And those, you know, 5 does pretty good for me. And I do better in my bowel movements, which do help you lose weight. You know, if you can't get rid of the stuff, how are you going to lose weight? So, yeah, I lose mine mainly through when I go to the bathroom or my period. Those are the 2 times I think I lose the most of my weight. And since I've gotten better at that, you know, it feels healthier and I feel a lot better. And yeah, I did stop Dr. Bailey this month, but I'm going to be getting back on him. So yeah, I'm going to be going back on my water pills because that's what I was taking along with phentermine, which is one of the things I have in here. You don't have to go see a dietitian, but I think it, you know, it helps you stay motivated, and Dr. Bailey's very good at, like, making me feel like I'm not a horrible person, even if I don't lose a lot of weight. Like, he still is decent with that. And this is what I take with him. And, you know, it's helpful for me because I think I store excess water weight. So, yeah, some people do, you know, so you have to have a little help. Mother Nature's not enough. And this has been helping my husband and I. It's from It Works. You can just get it on their website. You have to, like, get yourself a person that distributes it. But this is the It Works Defining Gel. And we do it every day after our workouts and stuff. And it just helps give that extra little more definition for our abs and stuff like that, you know. He likes it too, so. It can be used by males and females. So if you like that, then you know what? Then do it. Yeah. And, you know, use anything that can help you in that area. It might not be like a permanent. It might be more like a quick fix or over time. But,
it's not a quick fix.
You know,
it's limited through time.
I think that if you know, I do feel a difference in the way my skin even feels when I do use it versus when I don't, because it does help smooth it out as well. This is also another thing that helps, our body scrub. And you can use any kind, you know, we use Tree Hut right now, the vitamin C one. But, you know, any kind that you want, just choose one and make sure you know, your skin is being smoothed out. Because that can help you have a more lean look as well. And now we get down to my vitamins and stuff that I take to help me stay in shape and stay on track. Now this is what it works, okay? Cerevital Advanced. Yeah, I know I talk about it a lot, but it works. It's a really good system, and it has a lot of healthy benefits, you know. A lot of things that make you feel better. And when you feel better, you do better. You know, you might work harder. If you don't feel as good and you don't feel at your best, you might be sluggish or not want to exercise or just, you know, say, I'll just do it tomorrow, you know. And that mentality over time will make you, you know, it takes away from all the possibilities you could have. So that's why, to me, sleep and, you know, oh my gosh. Okay. Sleep is very important to me. And if I don't get sleep, I feel so ornery and I want to eat more and I don't do as much. You know, I just feel like crap. I just want to laze around. But if I sleep, if I get a really somewhat of a decent night's sleep for me, because I have sleep apnea, I don't always sleep well, then I will do better. And this is why sleep, to me, this is all my sleep stuff that I'm going to show you right now that has helped me over this time. Just trust you me, a lot of this herbal stuff is for sleep. That I've tried or I do try. You know, it's like both. This is stuff I take at nighttime before I go to bed. I know some of this might not seem like it's productive for a lot of people, but for me, it really works. And this is all that's important. Oh, that's for him, actually. Sorry, you didn't need to bring his. But, yeah, I don't know where I'll put all this afterwards. We'll just set it aside, I guess. This is my NeuroSleep I've talked a lot about. I drink this when I take my nighttime stuff. So, I don't, like, drink a whole one of these because they're not exactly cheap. I get 12 a month, and I have to let it, like, stretch. This is the peach apricot, but these are really good. And they do help with the quality of sleep that you get. I also like these. I'll do the stuff that's not related. Actually, that's not related to like actual pills and stuff first, I guess. The liquid stuff. I know this is a lot, people, but each to his own, right? This is just what helps me. So I'm not saying you get all this stuff, but it works for me. So yeah, magnesium or melatonin. These are 10 milligram gummies from Nutrol, and they're melatonin, and they help you to sleep pretty well. I take 2 with my husband when I go to sleep, and sometimes if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll take 2 more because they just, they don't make you feel like if you take them and then, you worry that you only have 3 or 4 hours left to sleep, and you worry you're going to be drowsy. I don't think these make you feel drowsy if you take them in the middle of the night, too. So, that's why I like to do that. And, oh, I forgot one more thing. I'll just talk about it, I guess. These are sleep stuff. These are rollers from Eden's Garden. And this is the sound asleep one, and this is the stress relief. I'll take one thing on this, roll on both sides of my arms before I go to bed, the stress relief. And I only do that one time throughout the night. It's just a little added in case I have a lot of anxiety, especially about something happening the next day. I get anxiety. If something's going to happen, if I'm going to do something social-wise, sometimes it's hard for me to put my mind to sleep. So I'll do that. And if I have anxiety in the daytime, I'll sometimes do it. This one is one of my favorite ones. This is the sound asleep. I do the same thing, but I do it a couple times before I go to bed. And then if I wake up, I'll do it again, like on my arms, because it helps me to go back to sleep. Along with one thing I forgot, which is from Earth Solutions, and it's their inhaler. And you basically just inhale this stuff, and yeah, it really does help you to stay asleep and to feel sleepy, and that's what helps me. And I almost forgot one other thing. This is another one that's like that. It's called Zen. This is from Monk, and this is a breather one. You breathe it in, and it's an essential oil inhaler. This is as close as I've ever come to any kind of like, smoking type thing, but it's not even smoking. It's not even close. It's not even electric cigarette. It's not, that vape stuff. It's nothing like that. It's just pure essential oils, and it's from Monk, and they are really good company. Their stuff is legit great. Like, this will make you feel so, like, peaceful and wonderful in your mind, and I love those type of feels. And, I also have, this is my favorite thing. I just told you I got a new one. This is the Bliss Pheromone XS. And this is in Bliss, and I put Sweet Sensation smell in it. And I can take this anytime because it doesn't make you sleep. But it gives a wonderful smell, and it just makes you feel so much more calm. And I do that right before bed to calm myself down. And then I also do it if I wake up. I also do this. We've just started. This is from Bath and Body Works. It's their sleep, and it has lavender and cedarwood with natural essential oils. It's the pillow mist, and I'll put it all over our bed and our pillows and stuff, and it really does help because I've done it a couple times where I skipped it by accident and I could tell. This is one of my favorite things from Caliana, her company, and This is a Calm. These are beverage boosters, and I have the Calm and the Joy. The Joy I really like because it makes me feel lifted up, and this helps me sleep. And then this is from Organic Olivia. This was wonderful. And I went a couple days with it this last time because I didn't have any, and I could really notice my head felt fogged and I did not feel clear in the morning. But when I started retaking this stuff, I just forgot how wonderful it was, and I could sleep again throughout the night, maybe wake up and then go back to sleep. So that is wonderful. Organic Olivia is a wonderful company, and this is the sleep juice. And then we got into, of course you guys know, we've gotten into CBD stuff. And I guess I'll share this since it's dealing with CBD too. This is the Relax Full Spectrum CBD Oil in 1,000 milligrams, and we've tried the 550, but the 1,000 really does help a lot. It does help a lot. And in between, if we want anything like during the day, we feel stressed, this is 100 milligrams, and we actually got the flavored cinnamon Danish. I wouldn't recommend getting the flavored. I really don't like the taste. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, but it does not taste as good as a cinnamon Danish. But I mean, it's okay, but I think I would have rather had the unscented, unflavored.
Local bakeries do sell cinnamon Danish in 12 packs, so go get some.
Well, some things, they're artificial tasting. They don't taste as good. So, I'm sorry, but I like the normal stuff, and this one actually does taste okay. I can stomach it, but that, flavoring is not as good. But these are from,
Works.
I don't even remember. Oh, Relieva CBD Wellness. These are their gummies, and they're 100 milligrams too. And they are very tasty. Okay, and then, these are the pills now. This is actually on there. This is from Solar Ray. It's magnesium glycinate. We always take some kind of magnesium. Well, he's not gonna because he has issues with his stomach right now. Colon area. Yeah, he's got ulcerative colitis. So he's gonna stop taking this for a while because he's thinking it's reactivating his stuff. So, but this is 400 milligram tablets, and if you take the full 4 capsules, which I've only been doing 2, so it's actually 200 milligrams, but it does work. I like taking magnesium supplements on top of what I get because people don't get enough magnesium in their diet, and that can add to a lot of issues. So, yeah. This is my It Works. It's my New You, and I take 2 at night and 1 in the morning, and it helps with stress, combat stress, and give you a lot more energy. It has a lot of stuff in there too that's really good. Now, some of these you're going to wonder why I take them, but I'll get to that. These are for my gut health. This is my Pruno X, and this is from Organic Olivia again. This is the Keep It Moving, which helps me. I take 1 a day, and it does help with my bowels as well. It's like all accumulative, I think, so bear that in mind. This is I take 2 of these when I'm about to go to bed, and then I take 2 when I wake up in the middle of the night if I do need it. And these are my favorite ones because they are the gel caps, and they're like slow release, like a time release type thing, and they just help me overall the time. And they're from Sound Body. They're pain relief PMs. They're the best ones I've come across that actually help me with my sleep. I also take 2 allergy relief tablets. I know it's not like 100% smart to take it prolonged, but I only do 2 a night. I was at one point doing a lot more, but I stopped, and I only do 2 because I don't want to have my heart stop or something in the middle of the night. So yeah, but these help me just also with my sleep. You can see why it's hard for me to sleep. I take all this stuff, and I barely get to sleep. Sometimes I still have my issues, especially around that time. It's really can be hard for people that have horrible insomnia to really go to sleep. It's hard, Sleep is important, and it's something that everybody needs to have good quality. So, yeah, this is my pain pills because if I have any kind of pain, if I have a headache, if I have, any kind of my body is in pain somehow, or really aching, I will not sleep well. And I will toss and turn. It will annoy the crap out of me. I will not be able to stop thinking about that one thing. So, yeah, if I ever feel like I'm having a headache coming on or anything, even if it's like 2 or 3 or 4, 6 or 7 in the morning, you know, I'll get up and quickly take 2 of these pills, because I know if I don't, it's not going to get better. It's just going to get worse. And pretty soon I'll just be up all night, and I'll just be having to get up at the 18 hours in the morning and not go back to sleep. Breathe, Lisa. This is what I deal with, people. Yeah, it's like a whole thing in itself. So, yeah. This is my little collection I've gotten over the time, because I realize what I have to do to keep that sleep and keep that being able to force you have to sometimes knock yourself out, because if you don't, you know that it's going to be time to get up and you're just going to have to scrape through the day. And yeah, this has the Cerevital has a morning time one and a nighttime one, which I think I've showed you before. This is my favorite thing of Cerevital. It has the morning one right here, and then the evening one, and they even tell you morning and evening. And the evening ones have 4 yellow capsules, and the morning ones have a red and a white tablet. And, you know, they have increased energy, improved sleep, fewer fine lines, noticeably brighter skin, firmer, tighter skin, reduced appetite, weight loss, heightened focus, and improved mood. And that's all I could ask for in a tablet, you know. What more could you ask for from a pill? Shoot.
Get a nice firm booty.
You have to do that yourself by your workout.
Or have someone come up here
No,
and squeeze the booties.
No, you don't. Okay, this is my other stuff that I do. This is for my daytime stuff. That was all my nighttime stuff, people. This is now in the morning. When I get up after I've had that wonderful quality sleep that we all hope will come. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You know, that type. Then you want, or if you haven't had that good quality sleep, you use all this crap to keep yourself focused and be able to actually stay awake in the daytime. Yeah, this is that too. Okay, so I will go through all this. And I'll dump all the other stuff back in the box, because that's how it is. Okay. And I'll try to list this stuff, but if I don't get to it, then just know that you can replay this stuff. I don't know what to tell you. I'll try to list it. It might take me a little time, though, because I have so much stuff. But yeah, with Dr. Bailey, I do fendimetrazine and hydrochlorothiazide. That's what I take with him. So, just so you know. I'll do one more of my favorite, like, things that I eat. This is especially good if I don't sleep well. And I used to have to go to those little gas stations to get some of this. I'll show you this one because I've almost eaten it all. Yeah, I'm a piglet. I'm sorry. But these are really, like, good and addictive. They're called High Chews. High Chew. I should be the High Chew spokesgirl. Do you want better quality of sleep? I mean, do you want better energy during the day? And when you have that fatigue and you can't even make it through the day?
Get some speed, baby!
High Chew. Because then you'll... I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm not good at spokespeople things.
Needs our speed.
It will help you speed through the day. There. Anyways, this is like really good candy. It's like candy, but it's like helps you. It's good candy. Like, as if candy, like if you had to eat candy and it actually helped benefit you. You know, most of that stuff's crap, but this stuff's actually really good. Like, this is really, it's addictive. And it's like healthy. I don't know what all it has in it though. I should probably have looked at that. But they have really good flavors too. Like they have
come with a good smell.
Banana. Isaac, no. They have like, oh, you have that stuff on.
Yeah, baby.
They got like banana, acai, watermelon, no wait, dragon fruit, kiwi. One of the flavors I don't like though, I accidentally got like 4 of these things of them. It's not as good as the rest of them. It's caramel apple, but it must be their newer flavors. But I love the banana and the grape are my favorites. But yeah. Okay. And enough with the candy, Lisa. This is a health thing. Anyway, sometimes you have to kind of like give in to certain things. But that does give me like, help me make it through the day. Like if I feel fatigued. Or I'll have Isaac just make me 2 pieces of turkey bacon and 2 eggs. Because I have to like be able to boost my protein and everything. So yeah, sometimes I'll do that. But I'm back down to 1 egg and 1 piece of bacon. So I'm doing better. Another thing I usually do, especially if I'm on my menstruation, is my Menstrual Relief Maximum Strength from Dollar General. And this has, this is a diuretic, but it also has caffeine in it in case I need to make it through the day if I haven't slept because of my stupid cramping. But yeah, this is good for pain and it's good for energy. But usually I just take the Pamprin without the caffeine and excess nasty stuff in it because I don't like taking caffeine. That's why I stopped my NeuroBliss as much as I used to, because that actually has caffeine in it too. I know it's like a health thing, but they put caffeine in it. It's like, okay. And that will make you addicted to something too, you know. And so I kind of only take that if I'm in one of my odd foggy-headed moods, which sometimes happens. But these are from Monk's again, and this is what we take in the daytime. This is the Active from Monk. And we're also going to eventually get him on Focus because he likes to have focus in his daytime. And, you know, he likes to be able to focus on his workouts and keeping a cool-minded head, you know, like everybody should.
Especially since I do a moron named Mario and Luigi.
His little Mario brother game.
Right.
And this is one called Sexy that I like to take when when I just want to pamper myself up and make myself feel better. I take that, and I also do my Caliana's Joy Booster. This is really good for
joy.
Just making yourself feel better, and it smells really good, and it makes you feel like happy, you know. I like to feel happy, joy. Yeah, I like to feel happy. This is another thing from Organic Olivia. I know I do a lot of her stuff. I have one more thing as well. This is the Flow Balance, and it's a liquid as well. It tastes gross, but it does help with like menstruation, especially when I didn't have my period. It helped me re-get it. So I'm thankful for that. And this is the ParaPro formula.
I'm done.
Good job.
Thank you.
This helps support the detox process and encourages immune function, but also helps with my bowels. So I'm very thankful to that. Now I'm going to do a couple things that I have gotten off of for a while. This is what I was taking, so I wanted to share it because it's still important, you know. This is from Hum. I was a Hum girl. I put my subscription on pause for a while because I just couldn't. It was extra little things, so I will be getting back on it. And this is what I will be definitely getting again is the Flatter Me, the Daily Cleanse, and the Gut Instinct. Those were some of my favorite ones. I also like the I forget what they're called, but they're like the orange gummies that you can eat that are like vitamin C. I will definitely be getting those back. And I think I'm going to get some the collagen little drinks that you put in their powder form and you put them in a drink because I need some collagen in my life. Yeah. Helps the skin and like support every well-being of yourself. Another thing I do have to do because, where did I put it? Oh, it's because it's a new one. Whatever. This is my old potassium. And I just got a new one from Walmart today for potassium as well. So I got a whole 100 count one. And yeah, I have to take potassium and I have to take iron because I'm low in iron and potassium because of my anemia. I have my iron, my ferrous sulfate is in there too. I forgot that. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking, but I do take ferrous sulfate and I do take potassium as well because any little amount of extra stuff will help people that have anemia. So yeah. I also from the vitamin shop take my Sammy for my moods because yeah, I get depression. And also Convianza helps boost my moods as well from It Works. I love those. I've been doing Convianza and New You for like forever. Yeah, I've been doing it for like years, and I don't stop because it does help. So yeah, why stop something if it works, you know? And it works, duh.
Use it.
But yeah, this is my last two like supplement things. These are from Herbs and Prunes, or no, Nature's Life. This is Herbs and Prunes. So yeah, it's another prune thing, I know. But you know what? There's something in it because that's what the elderly take, and they have real bad bowels as well. Because when you get older, all your systems start working worse. So you have to ante it up. But this helps with the herbal digestive formula, has senna and herb synergies. Some. And then I take GABA at night. This is for relaxation support. So, you know what? I should put this at night. What the freak? All right, this is from Spring Valley, though. Oh, one other thing I do have to tell you. All right, actually a couple things. One thing is from, of course, Vitamin Shop too. This is my liquid chlorophyll, and 100 milligrams, and it really helps give me that extra energy boost, and I really love it. It doesn't make me feel too wired in the nighttime, so it's a win-win. And this is from Bragg, organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. And it's really good for overall health. I take 1 tablespoon in the morning and before I eat my food. So it really does help with, like, you know, helps with diet and with your overall health and everything. And this is something I've just found that I really love. I already drank one, so I know how it tastes. It's from Bolt House Farms. This is in Berry Boost, and it is so freaking good. But I'm going to drink this one on the day I go to see Dr. Bailey this month. And because it has like 2.5 apples in there, 29 berries, and 1/4 of a banana. See? So it's really healthy, and it's like one of those health smoothies and stuff. So yeah, those are my little health things and the things that keep me motivated. The things that really keep me... Ooh. Are you okay over there?
I dropped some.
Weirdo. This is what really keeps me motivated, is
having good
fitting into my
sex.
clothes. And this used to not fit me. This is size 4, and it's one of those old-fashioned type ladies, you know, best things. But now it fits, you know. And so this was my first one of my ones that I really felt so beautiful when I fit into. And since I fit in that now, I can't use that as my motivation. So there's one thing that is at Tammy's bridal I'm going to have to be getting. So that I can't use as my motivation. This I got at Salvation Army. And yeah, it still has that thing. But you see how it kind of has this hard thing on the back. And it can be hard to fit in there. So I don't even know what size it is because I think they cut it off. Or didn't they? Oh, it's a 7/8, but that's in Europe. So it's probably a lot smaller in America. Size Tala 7/8. I don't, oh no, it's made in China. So yeah, it's kind of tight, especially on my upper part. And so that kind of becomes my motivation to get thinner, is stuff like that. Because if you use something like that you're not going to fit into, and you eventually fit into it, well, good job, honey.
Thank you.
You're going to have to be patient for a little bit. Go back to your game or something.
Away.
Go back and play your game or something.
What?
Knucklehead.
Old head in Mario?
Yeah, because I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
But yeah, it's things like that that I do that really help me to stay on track and say, okay, I have to get into this now. And I think that's what you do, you know, and you basically see, okay, am I able to fit into this now? If you're able to fit into something that you couldn't before fit into, you've lost weight, you know? And it's not always just the scale. The scale can be deceiving, you know, especially on certain times. Don't look at it, obviously. But like, to say beautiful or feel beautiful, I always like to have my special little clothes. You okay over there? Honey, I'm not ready. I told you that. Go do something else. Anyways, these are little things that I wanted to share. You all know, probably have remembered seeing them. But this is stuff that, like, yeah, it's bigger than that. It's just, the belt's kind of odd about it. But these are things that I bought myself to help myself feel like more beautiful. And this is one of my favorite ones, especially for Christmas time. I think it's so beautiful because it has this little frilly thing. And you know, I have these so that I can, you know, especially on the times when I feel my most beautiful, that's when I want to share with you. Like, if I don't feel beautiful in it at the time, then I generally, that's why it takes me some time, and people are like, yeah, I want to, sorry about that. But yeah, I also use things like this. I think it's gotten a little stretched out because when I first fit into it, I was a little bit bigger. Now I'm smaller. So this is really one of my most beautiful pieces I think I have. And so when I really fit into it well, then I'll really know, you know, that I've lost so much weight. And then I'll really feel sexy and beautiful to share with it, you know. And right now, like I told you, I'm about 117, and I fit this, you know, and it, yeah, well, in my period, I'm more, so you can stop judging me. No man should judge any woman if she gains weight on her period. I think that's fucked up if they do. Like, I'm not any different than any other female. I gain weight if I, you know, if it's close to that time. Because, yeah, my body's about to flush all the crap out. It has to generally accumulate it up because it thinks you're going to have a baby. So it's preparing. Once it realizes you're not, it goes away. That's kind of, you know, why us women do it. It's not, I don't think it has as much to do with us being cursed as much as that's just it's Mother Nature, you know. It's how I think we'd always be. And probably little animals do the same thing. It's just how you have to be if you're a female and you have a reproductive system. It's what we learned in, you know, as kids when we were in school. With the reproductive system and the ovaries, and, you know, I didn't go to the male one. I didn't go to the one where they joined you because I left school at that time, so I didn't have to see all that. But I saw the one with the woman, the female one, enough times, so yeah. I know all about my body, people. I'm sure you all do too. You know about your bodies. And us females have it kind of crappy when it comes to that. So, yeah, I'm up a little. But usually I am about 115, 114. Sometimes I've gotten down to like 110 at my lightest at one point. So, you know, we fluctuate when we don't do well with our eating, or we eat the extra stuff that we're not supposed to. I've been in the mood for chocolate lately, so, yeah. But then we get back to a normal way. We remember that we have to be organized and disciplined. And then it goes away, you know, magically. So, yeah. But, you know, that's what I wanted to share. And yeah, I'm getting better with my stomach, I think. Or at least it's staying the same. But I feel like I fit into my clothes a lot better. And another thing, I guess I can share with you because I do have it on. So you take that off and you feel like a million times lighter. But yeah, This is my bodysuit, like I've shown you. And it goes like all the way down and then it goes all the way up on my top. Yeah, it's all like up here. But I have such a short torso that the breasts are supposed to be way up here, but they're like down here because my stomach's so short. But yeah, that's another good thing to get. I think that shapewear is a good way to make you feel like you're, help hold yourself in and make you feel a lot more comfortable and beautiful and fit your clothes a lot nicer. It's so smooth too. Like it goes all the way down here. This is where the fabric comes down, and on both sides. So it helps shape your butt as well. And I think it's really, this one really, like, I don't even remember where I got it. I'll have to remember it and I'll list it, but it's really comfortable. And I got it at Kohl's. It's one of those ones that let you have the strap come off, because see that right there, I don't have a strap, because some of them have the straps, and this one had straps too, but you can take them off, and I did, because I wanted one that I could wear one of my dresses that are strapless with it, and that's what I used it for a lot of times. So yeah, it's like the best kind, I think. And I'm not going to show you this part, but it has those little holes at the bottom, like the hole that lets you in the bathroom down there. Yeah, I've never tried it because I'm too nervous. Like, I think I would pee on myself, so I don't even dare tempt it. But I always was like thought odd about that. But it does have that little hole if you have to go in the bathroom. Like, I always thought that was so weird on those things, though. I really did. Like, it's weird, like, to me. But I guess it's probably good. One of these days I might splurge and try it. But you know what? Till I actually want to, I'm not gonna, because it's kind of weird. But yeah, you liked my new shirt? I got this at Meijer, and it was only $5. I think it's so cute. It was on clearance, so I decided to get it because I needed a new, nicer shirt. But yeah, with my shorts, it looks kind of cute. Well, I hope that you were inspired, and the best thing I can give as advice is find what works for you, because honestly, all that took me a long time to realize that it worked for me. And another thing I realized, as far as eating is concerned, like, I do allow myself times where I'll eat something extra. Like I told you, I get in the mood for ice cream around my period, and I allow myself, as if you resist it, then you'll resist it and resist it and resist it, and then pretty soon you'll just start eating a lot of stuff and you'll overeat a lot. And so it's better to like allow yourself those little amounts than to sit there and go all out and butt crazy at one point. Like, that's what I used to do. It's called binging. And I would, when I had my eating disorder, I would actually refuse food for so long, and then I would get so I would go crazy in my head, and I would just start eating food, and it was embarrassing. I thought something was crazy about me, and I didn't know other people had that same thing. I didn't know about, well, no, it's not binge eating, it's like binge and purge, but I didn't do so I guess it was binge eating, but it's part of anorexia. No, it's part of anorexia. Like, anorexics, because they deny food so long, they will eventually start binging. And I didn't know that was a part of the disorder. I didn't know it was part of what I was doing. And that other people did the same thing. But I felt so embarrassed, and I would hide it to myself. Sorry. I wouldn't take food and put it in my pillow or anything for later, but I would wait till other people were gone, and then I would start eating a lot of food, and I would eat ice cream like crazy, or I'd just grab a whole thing of peanut butter and stuff it in my face, and gobs of it in a spoon. And one time I was trying to eat it so fast because I heard my parents coming in the driveway. And I was like, oh shit, I was like just gonna eat a ton of peanut butter because I just wanted some food, and this stuff got stuck in my throat. And I was like having a hard time breathing. I was gasping for breath, but I could barely breathe because the peanut butter gobbed up so quick, so bad. And it was so embarrassing. I almost choked on peanut butter. So I almost died on peanut butter, y'all. Yeah. That would have been a horrible, horrifying death, to die from pecan pecan butter. But anyways, I'll let you go, and I hope that you stay lovely and you believe in yourself, because you're your best motivator. Mwah! Bye.